very challenging to be a leader. I don't think anyone will doubt that. There's been many speeches in the past about what people think it takes to be a good leader and a greater boss, but something they don't talk about enough is how to transition into the role of a leader, and that can be harder than actually leading once someone gets there. The steps it takes to go from being a doer to a leader can be very difficult. Quite frankly, it scares the crap out of me. It's hard to go from straight up execution mode, where you're used to dealing with the nitty gritty, to then becoming a manager of a team, where you need to learn to delegate and communicate goals. These are two very different things, and they can cause issues if not handled properly. The biggest issue? Understanding that when you're a leader, you have to be the bigger man or woman in any given situation. You can't simply impose your will because you're now the boss, period. You swallow your pride and work to make sure the team is executing as needed. This means you, as a leader, need to empower those around you to do their jobs, but it also means something else. You need to be able to take the hit and eat crap once in a while. Things won't always be easy, and at the end of the day, you're the ones leading the charge. It all falls on you. No one likes a boss that passes the buck to an employee in a tough situation. Just take the hit and move forward. Another big part of the transition to leader, accessing your empathy and emotion over your practical skills. People don't talk about this. Finding this part of yourself can be challenging. And even if you've always been an empathetic person, being the boss or leader of a project will change how you exercise it. Leaders need to listen and empower their team to become leaders themselves and take ownership of the work they're given. Leaders need to understand who they are as a person and relay that emotional understanding to those around them. That takes courage. As I've said many times before, it all boils down to self-esteem and self-awareness. If you can't understand who you truly are as a person and as a leader, then you'll be able to instill the same understanding in the team around you. Do whatever you can to figure out how to know yourself better, and if you don't think you do, you owe it to yourself and to your team as their leader. But business isn't just the only place in which leadership takes place. When you really think about it, every single point in time, everything that progresses is because of leadership. Without leadership, the entire world would just stay in a constant neutral zone where nothing would progress. There would be no ascension and no progression, as I said before. I know this presentation is supposed to be on a particular topic, in which my case would be business, but when you really think about it, it extends to every single aspect of life, to sports, to art, and not just business, but also technology and everything related to leadership. Because leadership is what progresses this world. In order to progress the world, leadership needs to be there, and we need a leader to guide us and take us to greatness. True leadership lies in guiding others to success and ensuring that everyone is performing at their best, doing the work they are pledged to do and doing it well. The function of leadership is to produce more leaders, not more followers. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. So whenever you work, you can't just work mentally, you can't just work physically, you have to work in every aspect of your entire being. You have to make sure you stay consistent in everything that you do, focus on every point, and focus on every follow through until you reach greatness.